What is going on, guys? It is me, 50. Small crew today. We have Gamers Legacy 1056 and Red Assassin 16. Say hello, people.
Hmm. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, people.
Good. Now, straight into what everyone pretty much wants. Borderlands 3 talk. So did you watch the two videos I sent you, Legacy?
I did.
Alright, so what did you think about Athena's or Artemis, right? It's Artemis, not Athena.
No, Athena.
It is Athena? Okay. So what did you think about her special ability with that shield?
Let's see. She.
Do you think
It
like
could
that
have
would
been
be
I
bigger.
think.
pretty interesting
I
to
think.
use?
I think Gearbox is being lazy.
Really?
If you
How?
look at
Well,
now,
Gearbox isn't doing it. Legacy.
They aren't?
yeah,
I thought they were.
No.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh no.
Australia. People from there. Uh-huh.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Gearbox Australia,
You're
Austria.
right. Yeah. Um. Though here's why they're being lazy. It's. It's all if you look at it in sort of coding terms. Now I know you have almost none uh, coding abilities, no offense, but when you look at it from
I've done website coding, but I've never done game coding.
yeah, when you look at it from a perspective of uh, code or technology based, you can see certain things, and what I see here is repetition. Okay, now I see repetition in two ways. I saw the Wilhelm thing too. Not because it's the same characters as in Athena from Borderlands 1, which she was in Borderlands 1. That's not where I'm seeing repetition. I'm seeing repetition in the skills. Look at Athena and then look at Maya. Uh, Maya's throwing her face
Athena is
thing.
hotter.
I'm not going like that,
Mm.
Thomas. Athena is going with the throwing thing. Um, if if you look at it, so is Maya. She threw her phase lock. Even though it didn't look like it in the game, she still threw her phase lock. So it's they're being lazy in that way. Also, with Wilhelm, it's the Necromancer times two. That's obvious.
Because he has the one robot that heals him, and then the other robot that goes around and kills the things.
Yeah. Um, it's Death Trap divided by two basically. I think it was Wolf is being the aggressive type of death trap where he'd like go up and I mean like death trap swiped him with the claws and stuff like that.
This
Wolf
one,
is
I
shooting
think it was
bullets.
shooting.
Yeah, shooting
Yeah.
bullets. And then another thing the death trap to do is like heal your shield, and that's where the other one comes in. I forget the other one's name.
Athena?
Yeah, I forget it too.
No, the bot. Red.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention.
Hmm.
And oh, by the way, just a update since I'm looking at games for underneath $20. Borderlands 1 Game of the Year edition for PlayStation 3 is $18.99. So if you want to pick it up and see Athena in the first game, go ahead. You can
Yeah,
for
she's in the
only $19.
what's the DLC? She's in the Torque DLC. I'm trying to remember the name of the place. Something to do with cars.
Ugh.
You'll know what I mean when you see it.
I want to see how Legacy
Someone's got
reacts when
to
I
put it
say
down in the
this.
comments.
Borderlands is the worst video game series to ever exist.
I know you're lying.
But you, I feel like they kind of just kind of got lazy in a way with actually just the skill in general, since it seems like something that Captain America would do.
Yeah.
And the shield does look
I,
like that Captain
to
America
be
red.
honest, I was totally expecting her
I
to
still
do
think it's
I was totally expecting her to do some teleporting thing. Because in the first game, you had to do a mission where you had to get, like, her, thing back. It was some sort of, not really a weapon, but it was like a tool that allowed her to teleport places. It was, I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, you basically had to get her tool, and I was totally expecting them to do something with that tool. Apparently not.
Hmm. Don't get me wrong, I still think that the shield throw is pretty freaking cool.
Mm.
I still think it's cool, but like you said, I just feel like it wasn't original.
Well, I wasn't.
And then
I wasn't going off of the fact that it's like Captain America based or anything of that sort.
yeah.
But yeah.
And then also too, Windhelms, bots, like they looked interesting, and I know what you mean by like they're like half death trap and everything. But I still think that I would probably use one or the other.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
What's really cool?
Don't get me wrong. I would totally use Wilhelm. I think that's a great idea. I loved Gage. I'm just saying they're just getting a bit lazy. Gage was an awesome
Well, you
character.
gotta also think too. It's kind of hard to come up with new ideas all the
And
time.
it's cool that when
Especially since this
Wilhelm
is sort of
levels
like
up, he turns more cyborg.
Mm.
And then we got to see the cryo guns in action. What did you think about that?
Um. Well, I'd have to use it more myself to get a full opinion of it. I can only say one thing about them right now is that I hope they don't replace it with slag. Or I hope they don't replace slag with it.
Did you say swag?
Slag. Slag. S-L-A-G.
We're gonna get into swagonomics again.
Oh god, no. I'd rather
Hey, you
die.
were the one that came up with it. But from what I saw of the cryo guns, I felt like they got a little bit like OP. Like once you got them like halfway down, like health wise, because then it just freezes them in place and keeps them frozen.
I don't think he keeps him frozen forever or permanently.
Yeah, but there's a major damage boost.
That's kind of what it looked like in the video.
Well, I didn't see the entire video.
I thought you would have been all over that video, Legacy.
I watched the entire Wilhelm, but it was like the Athena one that was like longer. I was just like, I've got things to do and places to be, so I was just like, yeah.
And people to
In
talk
the
to.
Athena one, you got to see the new Claptrap, which Claptrap looks kind of badass now. They made him look more badassy. They gave him like a kind of like Roland's hat, that little beret.
Oh
with
yeah,
the Borderlands symbol on it.
that's not new
Yeah.
either.
But still, they gave it to him, and he
No,
looks
no,
cool
not,
with it
not
on.
from Roland. And the fourth DLC was like a Claptrap Revolution based one. It was weird, basically. All the robots, all the Claptraps, because there was more Claptraps in the first one. They were like
Yeah, there were a lot
Mhm.
more.
There
yeah.
was like 10 of them.
And you
No,
had to
there's
save
like 10
them.
times
no.
20. There's like 200 of them.
Mm. No, so yeah, there's that.
And
They
you
all
always
had
got
like they all had revolution and stuff, and you actually had to help Hyperion defeat them all. You got to talk to Mr. Blake, the guy who's like, you heard Jack yell at him
Before
times.
Handsome Jack.
No, he was still like a subordinate of Jack.
But I have a question. Like, what do you think Claptrap's special ability is going to be? Like, they
Oh
haven't
my
shown it off
god.
yet.
This is what he's gonna do. He's gonna annoy
But
people
what?
to death.
That would be a good one.
Or he keeps on talking over and over and over again, and eventually their heads explode.
Um, for me, feel like
Um,
I feel like he's gonna be more like the soldier from like the past games. Maybe he'll have like I don't want to say that he's gonna go down the turret route, but I feel like he's probably gonna have some sort of stationary attack.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna do like an Iron Man thing. They have rockets go completely out the side of his shoulders and whatnot.
Oh, that would be
I
sweet.
hope not.
What? Well, why wouldn't you want that?
Eh,
You don't want Claptrap to become the next Iron Man?
no, not at all.
I feel like that would be a great idea. But, you know, everyone has their own opinions, I guess.
Mm.
And then who's the final
I
character
just don't want
we haven't talked about yet?
the sheriff of
Yeah.
Lynchwood. Remember her?
No,
Oh wait, you didn't.
I
play the
haven't
game.
I haven't seen him. So, what character do you think he's gonna portray as?
She. Um.
Okay,
I honestly have no
apparently
idea.
there's two women in it.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No, it's something that they haven't done before.
Gage, Maya.
Well, Gage was DLC.
Hmm.
So,
Anyways,
I
yeah.
don't consider that as a count.
Well, this game isn't a full game either. It's not made by Gearbox.
True. And then, what did you think of the laser weapons?
Uh, they can be good or bad.
Okay, how can they be good?
I've played games where laser guns are good, and I've played games where laser guns are shit. I mean, when I say shit, I mean absolute shit. No one wanted them. They were the Hyperion weapons of the game, basically. I don't know how they're gonna. I have no idea what they're gonna do with these laser guns. Hopefully, they do something cool and good with them. Hopefully, they're good, but not too OP, because no one likes OP weapons. Makes the game too easy.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, come on, we all remember the MP40 from World at War.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
Gosh, that was terrible. But,
Yeah.
do we want a new topic? Or do you want to keep on going on Borderlands talk?
Topic. Need a new topic.
Oh, wait. I still have something out. What did you think about the OZ effect where you could like glide for a little bit longer and the guys called in the video a butt stomp?
Interesting. I liked it. I thought it was good. I mean, obviously everyone
It adds more to the game.
wanted moon base. It does. Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
I just hope that like the butt stomp it won't become like OP or anything like that.
Nah, I doubt it. I don't think it'll become OP.
Besides those things, I think we covered everything that kind of came out about Borderlands 2. So, um, new topic then. All right. Do we want to talk about? All right, I'll give Legacy a choice on here.
Oh god.
Teen saves newborn baby from kidnapper. Is Facebook going to be listening to you? Women only parking spaces. Reading Rainbow kickstart or reanimation process.
Reanimation.
Reading Rambo.
Yep.
What was the Reading Rainbow one?
Reading Rainbow kickstart.
Kickstart. Why would they need a Kickstarter?
Because it ended.
It did?
Yeah.
Yeah, in 2006, I want to say.
What?
So I guess that.
I never
So I
heard of
assume we want to
this.
start with Reading Rainbow.
Sure. I never heard of this. This was beyond my
All right.
knowledge.
So I assume you used to watch Reading Rainbow as a kid.
There was a show.
And for those who didn't, go fuck yourself. Because this is a great series. Alright? This is one of those series where you cannot not have missed it as a child. Unless if you had no idea what television was.
Captain Sparkles was never.
So, Lamar Burton called out to the world to join him in his mission for bringing Reading Rainbow back to everyone. Bringing back to every child everywhere, and successfully raised over $1 million super quick thanks to NPR.
National Public Radio.
Yep. The Kickstarter page is not going to bring back the classic show that was aired that ended in 2009 but started in 1983. But it will go towards giving money to teachers and making the show available on websites and having programs for kids free. So, and it's support for it's pretty much a Kickstarter campaign for a for-profit company. Even though Reading Rainbow is not a is a non-profit show. Now, so they're bringing back Reading Rainbow in a sense. But they're making it more for like the classroom than watching it on TV like it used to be.
Yeah.
And the Lamar guy is still in the show, so he was on Star Trek, if I remember correctly. So that's gonna be fun to watch, and that's gonna be fun to see how that turns out. And if you haven't already, I suggest that you donate because Reading Rainbow is great. And
Yeah, it teaches you how to read leprechauns and find their pots of gold.
And also, come on, who doesn't want to learn how to read and write? All right.
And leprechauns.
So, do we want a new topic?
I mean, do we? That wasn't much of a topic. Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
it's promoting the new
Yeah. Okay.
Reading
Sure.
Rainbow Fund. So,
Yeah, that works.
Do we want to talk about women-only parking spaces, reanimation process, Facebook listening to you, or teens save newborn baby from kidnapper?
Let's go with the reanimation process.
All right. This one's gonna get interesting.
Yeah, I'd say.
Sorry, I have to link to these videos since I don't want to mess up on my facts.
Nah.
And then it all went
So,
silent.
sorry, I'm just trying to
And all the
pause this
little
real quick.
people died.
So,
Poor little people.
All the little people, all the little people, all the little people.
all right. So it for those who have suffered from lethal gunshots or knife wounds or cardiac arrest, would surely go to the grave normally. But what they're thinking about doing is putting their bodies to science in an attempt to pretty much put it in a emergency life-saving procedure that is legit from the surgeons at UPMC there's some sort of hospital in Pittsburgh, um, and it's not really like Futurama if you've ever seen that. Um,
Oh my
all right,
god.
they're hoping that this procedure puts a little bit more time on the clock for when the human body um, cells don't require that much oxygen because the chemical reactions in the body will slow down. But the problem is the cooling process normally takes a lot of time, which really isn't helpful in an emergency situation. But it pretty much will be cooling the patient's blood and will be replacing it with a solution that will be pumped through the head and the brain first to preserve that, and then it will flow through the rest of the body, decreasing the temperature to 10 degrees Celsius in 15 minutes. Um, and then they'll do like their surgery or whatever they have to do, and then they'll jumpstart the patient again, um, and then they'll be back to life and working normally. So I guess my question would be for you guys is, let's say that you were like one of these people, right? That had this injury or anything like that. Do would you go through this procedure knowing that, oh, you're going to be pretty much frozen in time while they cut you open and work on you?
No.
Well, if you're dying anyways.
No.
Now, why do you say no, Legacy?
Just no. That's inhuman. No, I disagree with that.
So explain your morals to us.
This is just something I feel that's wrong. Okay? I can't really put it into words. I just don't
It's
think it's
their
right.
turn to die, don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
If it's your turn to die, it's your turn to die.
it's their time to take their course.
So even though we could be saving this person's life, you still would go against it. Let's say, oh, they only have a little bit of time left.
I'm not saying I want them to
Would you?
die. I don't want anybody to die. I just no.
So this is a risk that you wouldn't take.
No, I would not take this.
See, for me, I would totally take the risk. I would totally take it. If that means that I may survive a little longer, then that's fine with me. You know? Do whatever it takes to keep me living. Because we all know I don't want to die at 64. I want to live a nice long life. With goodness. And shut up, Bird. Yeah, it's Bird now. Because you killed the other one!
This show's taking a turn for the worse.
Do we want to talk about that? Do we want to talk about how our little bird here killed his friend?
Let's not.
Alright, fine, we won't. I'm just saying, he did it. Alright, next
single
topic.
birdie.
Crazy.
Alright, so...
Everybody run, 50's gone crazy.
Save yourself. Save yourself.
Alright, so let's talk about some women-only parking spaces. So, first I want to know, what's your response to this, Legacy? Just the title of it.
I mean, I don't know why you're
You finally
asking me.
found a place for Joe to park.
Thank God, read through that joke in.
I don't know why you're directing it at me. I've got nothing against women.
No, I
So
said
pretty
Drode.
much, they're
I
they're
know,
trying
but
to make
directing at me.
like women more friendly. It's not in the U.S. I'll get down to the list of what countries this is being put in there, but what they're trying to do is make this women's only parking spot as a part of their $100 million women-friendly soul project. Let's see here. It gives the women more space. It is whiter and in bright pink. It has the woman symbol in it, so you know that's just for women and not gay guys. Let's see here. This country thinks that it's more about chivalry, but people really don't see that. But places where it has been implemented is Germany, Austria, China, Kuwait, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Italy. All have female parking spots now. Which, to be honest, I feel like this is kind of wrong. I mean, I could understand if it's like a pregnant woman having her own space closer to the door and everything, but when you're just talking about women in general, it kind of seems like you're not really like patronizing them.
I'm gonna be completely honest here. I honestly hate women who are for the old men are racist or sexist. That's the word. Sexist against women. That time has passed. If you're, I mean, there are people out there who believe. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. I can't even think where they'd be. But that time, the majority of those people have passed. That's in the past. The world has changed. And this sort of ties into
it has.
It ties into that's racist thing too. blacks. That's not a viable excuse anymore. No one
Yeah.
thinks that way anymore. I mean,
Except for
there's
maybe,
jokes. There's jokes. Yes, there's always going to be jokes. But
except for
But
that
they're
one
just jokes.
really, really, really redneck guy in Georgia. I mean,
those times
he
have passed.
may see it the opposite way, but
It's
nevertheless, you know,
it's
it's something that we just have to accept. Women are equal, different races are equal, and giving women their own parking spaces who aren't pregnant is more like saying, "Oh, here's your special treatment for today."
I'm not saying women aren't.
I'm not saying that they aren't special and deserve their own kind of things. I'm not
Here's the
saying
thing,
that.
they're not
I
special.
love women.
No, here's the thing. They're not special. They're no more special than we are men as men. Nothing more. We are just as equal. They are just as equal as us as we are to them.
Unless if it's creating
No.
children.
Well, there are sides. There are.
Then they
things
are
that-
the
there
they are the
there
main ones.
There are things that both sexes can't do, can or can't do. Giving birth is one of them. Obviously.
Girls have a tendency of looking better in front of a mirror or a camera.
Let's
Just
get on
saying.
that. Let's get on that topic. I honestly hate those kinds of people.
What,
Hey.
models?
No, not models. Like selfies, and
I love taking
Starbucks.
selfies.
I hate Instagram. I hate Snapchat.
I
It's
like
so
Instagram.
useless. What? No. I
I
see
like
it as
Instagram. It's nice for taking
pointless-
pictures.
pointless, useless thing that I'm never, ever going to use. And I don't see why would anybody else would want to either. I do not, will never
I
see the use in
I would use mine as
Instagram.
more of a photo album.
What
For
Facebook
me,
has.
it's more of a photo.
Well, yeah,
photo
but
book.
Instagram has it, doesn't they? Don't they? Or Facebook?
Yeah.
I said Facebook, didn't I?
Yeah, but with Instagram, they have like editing software that you could edit your photos with. Where Facebook, you would have to
Oh,
go on a computer and edit it, and
so your point. This generation could use some knowledge in computers.
Eh,
Seriously.
so do we want to switch topics?
Yes, please. Before I go on a rant.
All right. So a subscriber sent this one. Thank you, subscriber, for sending us in a topic. Old games and game companies and their evolutions over time.
I don't understand what he wants us to talk about here.
He just wants us to talk about, what's an old game company that
like
you really
Nintendo
cherished
Well,
from their older games to their new games,
yeah. Earlier today, I mean,
and
There's-
companies too.
yeah, there's a kid who has a 3DS. He was playing Mario Kart 7, the new Mario Kart portable game, Mario Kart 7 that came out recently. He was
Wasn't that
playing.
8?
I thought it was 7.
I thought it was 8.
I don't know. I honestly don't.
I think it's 8.
Anyway, so we sort of got into the topic of what do you think the best Mario Kart game was? And I have to say, the number one answer for that was Mario Kart Double Dash. To be honest, it was a starter for a lot of people.
Kart on the Wii was great.
It was good, don't get me wrong, I just thought Dash was better.
Yeah, it was. It was. But I believe that there are a lot better choices than that.
Then what? Dash?
No, just Mario Kart on the Wii.
Oh yeah, of course. Dash being one of them.
It's a me, Mario Wii.
Oh god,
I
never
mean,
say that again.
think about Mario Party as well.
Mario Party took a turn for the worse.
Yeah, Call of Duty, you can say the same thing too. I mean,
Let's not go
if
into
you
that,
look at
please.
what was it that I always played with Drode? Was it Mario Party 7? I mean,
I
I had fun playing that all the time with him. Um, but like the later ones are just kind of not that great compared to the older ones. Like I don't know if it's the
Nothing
mini games that
is
suck.
as good as the first one. 50. No matter what it is, nothing's ever better than the first, easily.
well, Double Dash wasn't the first.
You know what I mean?
I'll say
But like,
this. I'll counteract you with Arkham.
What was the first Arkham game?
I said
Arkham
most
Asylum.
50.
When was
Arkham City was a lot better than Arkham Asylum.
when was Arkham Asylum? What
That
year?
was. I can pull it out real quick. I have it on my game shelf over here. Arkham Asylum was 2010.
Okay, let's go back before the last two consoles. So before Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3. Okay? Can we do that? Because I believe the topic was old.
Well,
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Yeah. So,
It depends on what kind of old you kind of classify. I mean,
oh man, this if Drode
I
was
see what you mean.
if Drode was here, I would have totally grilled him on Kingdom Hearts. I don't think he's been
Yeah,
playing
Kingdom
it.
Hearts was great.
I don't think he's been playing it. It's been like 3 months since I've rented it to him.
Are you thinking
He
about
played
getting
a
the
lot.
1.5 remix?
No.
No.
Really?
No.
I'm thinking about getting it
Mm, saving my
There's
because I
money.
only
always
one.
want
That's
I'm
only
saving my
three.
money for
because I want to play Kingdom Hearts 1. I didn't care for Chain of Memories too much. And then the other one, the one with the numbers divided by 2 days or however you
360. I think it was like
65
365 divided by
divided
5.
by 2 days or however you say it.
Yeah. I just read the
I
manga
was
for
always
those.
interested in playing that one.
I just read those.
Well,
Like they,
of course.
yeah, they have
Of
mangas
course.
to them. Yeah.
But I would like to literally get behind the controller and play it, then read it. Because Red and I were in a discussion about this yesterday. I was looking for audiobooks on YouTube for the Hunger Games. Since I've been reading it off of a tablet so far, and the app that I have that has the
Oh.
book on it is
Oh
filled with
god.
spelling mistakes and errors and
Good god,
I,
man. What? Why?
and
Why?
I wouldn't really want to like purchase the book. So I was just like, you know what? I listen to my iPod a lot. I'll just throw it on my iPod. But I swear, every single one that I found, they were playing fucking Modern Warfare 2 battle music in the background while they were reading it. I was like, oh gosh, I cannot focus on the book with Hans Zimmerman playing his music in the background. But I will get an actual book copy of The Hunger Games. I just have to rent it from the library or something.
Yeah. I can't. I can't stand reading off of tablets.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Like
just,
I bet
I
if we
I
bought
like
it, like the book on the tablet, I could understand it, but I don't understand how you would bookmark it or anything like that. And that's why I kind of want the actual book. That way I can put a bookmarker in it and excuse me, and that kind of stuff. But we really got off topic there.
Yeah.
But for like me, old games that keep on growing and everything like that. The one way that you can pull in Arkham is if you think about all the Batman games that they've done in the past.
Okay, Arkham's not an old game.
No, but the idea of a Batman game is really
Alright,
old.
guys, I'm gonna say this, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of trash for it, but I'm gonna say it anyways. It has to do with Arkham. They ripped off on Spider-Man 2. They did. They took their combat system, basically. They did the press triangle to dodge. Actually, I think it was circle, but that was originally in Spider-Man 2.
Well, you can say that a lot of things were taken from different games.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Like combat was taken out of Mortal Kombat or things like that. But I mean, if you go back in Batman game history, any Batman fan would know this. A lot of the games were pretty much shit before the
Yeah, they
Arkham
were.
games. Batman Begins was good, but it wasn't as great as Arkham was. It never captured, the stealth predator ability that the Batman had, or the combat that the Batman had. Arkham took those aspects and put it behind great storytelling. And that's what really made Arkham Arkham. Was they improved on everything that all the rest of the games sucked at.
Hmm.
Was making it feel like it's actually Batman, not oh, it's a cinematic movie of the Batman. You feel like the Batman in Arkham, where in like Batman Rise of Zentuo or something like that, you just felt like it was a generic guy running around beating the crap out of people, getting from point A to point B, and that was about it. Batman Vengeance took a little bit of skill, but it again didn't feel like a Batman game too much. It was still good, but didn't feel like a Batman game to me. And I don't know if anyone counts this as well, since it was on PlayStation 2. Um, but the old Call of Duties, like the first Call of Duty, um, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty 2. A lot of people hate Call of Duty 3, but I actually liked it. Um, and COD
Call of
4
Duty
is
3.
always going to be my favorite COD, but I feel like
That
1, 2,
reminds
and
me.
3.
Speaking of old games, I have a question for you too.
One second, let me just finish on this Call of Duty thing. It's really short, and then I'll move on. But I feel like COD 1, 2, and 3 really paved the way um, for Modern Warfare and really got the COD formula down to a science. It was a lot of trial and error during that time. The stories were good, but it really built up to making COD 4 what COD 4 really was, which was a great Call of Duty. All right, we can move on
No, I have a question
to
for you
what you
guys
want to say.
about old games. If you could go back to World War II, would you save Bernard?
I don't know who Bernard is.
50.
Bernard.
The name sounds
I,
familiar,
I
doesn't
want
it?
to say it's a Medal of Honor reference, but I think I'm wrong. Right? Is it Medal of Honor?
I'm not saying.
I don't think that's right. But one game that I wish that I had a chance to play that was an old game, GoldenEye on Nintendo 64.
Okay, if
I
anybody
would have
knows what
loved to try that.
I'm sorry, I just have to say, if anybody knows what I mean by that, answer the question I asked in the comments. I will be looking in the comments. Because so far, I'm the only person who knows what I am talking about. And ashames me so much.
Was it in Saving
Like I said,
Private Ryan?
No, it has nothing to do with Saving Private Ryan. It's a game.
great
Oh,
movie
it's
by the way.
Mhm.
I never
Great
saw
movie.
it. I was at a birthday party when you guys saw it.
Yeah, it was a very good film. Um, Tom Hanks really did a good job with that.
He does a good job in all of his movies.
Yeah, he really knows when to pick the good ones out of the stinkers. Um, but this actually goes to I forget if it was FPS Kyle or Woody's gamer tag. I think it was Woody's gamer tag that said this, but that came out like right after Forrest Gump, and when he went to go see it at the theater after the um, uh, like the previews played and the Marcus Theater, whatever played, the teleprompter guy stopped the film. And he walked down the aisle, got in front of the whole thing, and said, this is a very violent film. This is very gruesome. For those who were not wanting this and was looking for something like Forrest Gump, I suggest you leave now. And about like 15 people left. Because it was so different than Forrest Gump. It was a lot bloodier, a lot violent, and
Hmm.
it showed how Tom Hanks could really change his role at a flip of a hat. And you gotta remember, he was also on Saturday Night Live too.
Well, he's done a
So
bunch
we've
of
seen
other.
his funny side, we've seen his dark side.
He does lots of other movies too.
We've
I mean,
seen
he did
Fury
the
5.
what's it? The Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons.
Saving. He did Saving Mr. Banks, which that was really good.
I didn't see that. He did what's that movie called?
It's a Disney film.
Not that one. He did that recent one. What's it
Oh,
called? Oh,
with
Captain
the
Phillips.
yep, that's the one. For
Hmm.
some reason, I wanted to say Captain Morgan.
Freeman.
I don't know why.
Captain Morgan Freeman.
Yes,
Every time.
definitely.
Every time.
Saving Morgan
Definitely.
Freeman.
My name is Morgan Freeman. And every time I
Morgan
speak a
Freeman.
word, I grow another freckle.
But I'm trying to think of like what else, like what other games, like what I want to play that were back on really old consoles. GoldenEye Nintendo 64 has to be one of them. And then the other one that I'm thinking is it has to be the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the video
Go
game.
Power Ranger. For what now?
I know I'm making a complete nerd out of myself,
What'd you
but
say?
I remember playing that as a kid, right?
No, what'd you
Up
say?
north. Oh,
What
Mighty
was the
Morphin
question?
Power Rangers, the movie, the video game.
What was the question?
I was just saying, like, old video games that I wish that, I could play now. So,
Oh God, there was one. There was one I
I
was thinking
chose
about
GoldenEye,
recently.
Nintendo 64, and
There
then
was
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the video game, since I had very fond memories of playing that up north
there was
before we
one I
broke it.
was thinking about recently playing.
Sonic Heroes. No.
Oh, jeez.
Was that game any good?
I didn't like it that much. I didn't get into it, though. Their theme song was kind of catchy.
The theme song was
Sonic
great.
Heroes, Sonic Heroes.
Are you trying to find it, Legacy?
Hmm?
Are you trying to find the game that you were thinking about?
No, not necessarily.
Red, what old video game would you want to play?
That I didn't have. Or
Doesn't matter if you had it or didn't have it.
what happens if you still have it?
Just something that was old that you would want to play now.
Um, I don't know. Um,
Oh, and also the original Doom and Wolfenstein would have been pretty cool to play. Just throwing that out there.
yeah, I don't know.
Legacy, do you have any?
Still trying to think of it.
Do you want me to come back to you at a later point when you come up with it?
I
Sure.
don't know. Ooh,
I'll think of it randomly.
Alright, so I've been watching The Walking Dead recently, the TV show, and I am within the second season. So I just want to throw this out there for anyone that's seen the show. Um, I want you to put down in the comments of this video what you thought about the barn scene. Alright?
Of
For
what?
those who have seen it, you know what I mean when I say the barn scene.
Of what?
The Walking
Walking
Dead.
Dead
The game or the movie?
Season 2.
Or
movie,
The TV
not
show.
movie.
Oh yeah.
So, which I suggest you watch Legacy. I think you would like it.
I've watched the first season.
If you like the game, what did you think about the first season?
It was-
The second season's a lot better. There's a lot more action that kind of occurs. But that's another thing that I've been thinking about recently. We should all watch like a TV show together. That way we have something to talk about each week. My suggestion was The Walking Dead, but from Legacy's response so far, I don't think he's gonna
No.
be getting into it.
Not The Walking Dead. Should all like watch Doctor Who together because Doctor Who is awesome.
That I don't mind.
Hmm.
I would like we would have to start from like season 1 and go all seasons and everything. But yeah, I'd throw that one in. Another one I was thinking too was Game of Thrones. That one could be interesting
I'd rather
to
read
talk
the
about.
books. I'd
We
rather
could
read
the books together. We could read the books together. Have a book talk.
everything together.
We can go pillage
Okay,
together.
on that note,
New topic?
Yes, or just end it because it's
No,
gone
we
on
haven't been
long
going
enough.
for that long.
It's gone on
Um,
long enough, I think.
yeah, we only have 3 people, so
Yeah,
it's gone on for a
Well,
long time.
I
less
gotta have
people
some
means less time.
ideas.
All right, 50 go then.
I say two or three
All
more.
right.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of wanting to like come up with this idea. And I wanted to pass it by you guys. Do you think that we should do
No.
a Modern Warfare tournament? You don't want to do a Modern Warfare tournament?
No. Finish your
No.
statement.
We don't know who's gonna win.
No.
I
Yeah,
feel like
true.
we should do a Modern Warfare tournament where we have just like people who haven't played the game before go up against each other and see,
If you're trying to find
how good
someone
it
who's
turns
never
out.
played a Call of Duty 50, you are not gonna get any luck with that.
Yeah.
Hey, I found someone. I found someone already
One
that hasn't
person.
played Call of Duty yet.
Is it a girl?
hmm
I thought so.
Yes, it is Bree from Frosty Fridays 33.
Not surprising.
But I mean, like, or only played it once, or played it on a different console, or something like that. I feel like that would be an interesting challenge to have them play on those maps.
Hmm.
I think it would be interesting just to have, a group of us, play COD 4 together. It's an idea. And for all you down in the comments that are like, you're copying Drove's tournament idea. Yeah, whatever. Okay?
It's Drone.
Who said that tournament ideas wasn't up for everyone? So,
Hmm. Not wrong.
hmm Alright, so
So.
oh. I guess we can do some of these topics, these ones we may have done before. But um what is the best reward that you ever gotten in a game and why?
Hmm.
The best reward, like achievement.
Achievement or something that you got in game?
Hmm.
For
Yours
me,
better
it's
be
gotta
Red's
be.
tips at beginning of when I started playing Call of Duty.
For me, I gotta
That's what
say
your
the
reward
best.
was.
What was that?
Yours should automatically be for having Red teach me how to play Call of Duty.
Oh
That's your
yeah,
best reward.
because I ended up actually becoming better than you at Call of Duty. But you beat me at like every other third person game.
I don't know.
Um,
I can't think of any.
the be- like Red, I know you got some platinum trophies on games.
Yeah, well, they were easy. They're like the easier ones. I mean, I got platinum trophies on the Amazing Spider-Man, Saints Row, and Deadpool. Deadpool, I got the
In Captain
platinum in
America
2
too.
days. Oh yeah, and Cap. I got Deadpool in 2 days after it came
So do you
out.
think like that would be your most rewarding one
No,
because you got it done in that short amount of time?
I don't know. I guess because it says you can now sell the game now
Nah,
after you got the
platinum trophy.
yeah.
The one that I kind of have to go with is the one platinum trophy that I have, which is the Walking Dead platinum trophy, because it is just so easy to get, and it just makes you feel like, yeah, you've done everything in the game already. There's no reason to go back and play different endings or um, make different decisions or anything like that. You've played through it, you beat it, so here's your platinum trophy. And that's what I kind of liked. It was a simple platinum trophy because all you had to do was play the game. So That one I gotta go with, or I haven't gotten it yet, but I feel like the Minecraft Platinum Trophy on consoles would be
I
a good
haven't
one to
gotten
get.
the Minecraft on the PlayStation.
It,
You said you
I find
didn't
it
want to
that,
get
that
it.
it's kind of
No, I didn't want to. That's true.
I, I find that it's kind of fun for
Yeah,
vanilla.
because you don't have to worry about recipes.
Yeah.
And also, it's fun to listen to the mic system with friends. And
Yeah, it's terrible.
Is it?
It's pretty bad.
yeah,
Oh.
it's a bad mic system, but it's pretty up to date with the PC version. Like they have pumpkin pie in there. I forget what else they had. They had like jungles in there. They had like the cookies. What else did they have? They have
Nether quartz.
quartz. Yeah.
So they
So
they got really far ahead in the amount of time it's been out.
yeah. So
Hmm.
like I said, I think that if I was to get the trophy for Minecraft, the platinum trophy or the highest achievement trophy for Minecraft, I feel like that would be a fun one to get. All right, let's go with a new topic then. Um,
This should be our last topic. We're pretty much done wrapping up and finishing up here.
all right.
There's
So,
no,
would you
yeah.
want to do serial mascot battles or serial killer battles?
Neither. Let's not do battles again. We all know how long that took last time.
Well, I could probably
Let's do
come
a
up with a
topic,
list
not a battle.
quickly.
Let's do a topic. Iron 50. 50.
Well, I have the list right here.
Okay. So tell me a topic. Not a battle or something like that.
All right, all right. I have a couple of good ones here. You have those random gaming facts still, don't you?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay, so I probably should remove that one.
Yeah. Well, no, don't remove it. I'm not in position to. I'm not in a
To
position
get it
to.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Speedy and I were talking about this. I don't know how you guys would feel, but he wants to do a Frosty Fridays the movie where it's all scripted, all acted out, but
Hmm.
we'd use like the Bitstrip characters, kind of like what we would do for our animated series over at um, Frosty Fridays Podcast Extra.
Hmm.
Do you think that would be an interesting idea, or
I'd be
like
certainly it'd be interesting. I don't know if I'd be up for it though. I'm fat
really?
and
Why?
because I'm fat and lazy.
No, all you would have to do is voice your own character because it's animated.
Yeah, I'm lazy.
You would just have to read the lines that we give you. We
Hmm.
tell you what to say.
Yeah, okay. What would it be about though?
Well, there's many routes that we could go down. I mean, I've created so many characters in the past, so I mean, we could do and I've written some stories before. We could do a story where we enter an alternate dimension, so we have two of us, and then we team up together and fight like the evil version of someone.
Why would
I just have the feeling that if it would be Bitstrip, it would be really cheesy. Like, really cheesy, and I hate cheesy things. To be
Do you
honest.
want to get an animator
why do you
in
not
on
like
it?
cheese?
Oh. You know what I mean.
Do you want to do it live action then? I just feel like Bitstrip would be the best way to do it. And I feel like with the parallel universe, it could actually be kind of funny. Where we could have like you and Jiro switch places in this alternate reality where he's constantly bashing on you and you're just kind of taking the abuse. We could have it so I'm like Sega Storm where I'm more quiet and he's more of the talkative type in this universe.
Hmm.
And then I'm just left the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we can have red be black. Yep.
Let's not go that. Let's not go that route.
But I mean, like, I feel like alternate dimensions would be cool. I feel like if we all created like a Justice League type character, you know,
By the way,
based
if
off our
none of your
characters.
viewers haven't noticed, I'm not black.
But like I said, I feel like if we were to do, if we weren't going to go down alternate universe, I feel like maybe like a superhero type thing, like where we all get special powers and stuff, fight evil. I want fighting, in case you haven't noticed. I want fighting in this thing. We can all team up against Drode like we usually do.
And save him, or save the puppies.
Exactly. Exactly. Have a Modern Warfare 3 versus Black Ops fight go a little too far.
Ugh. 50 would be fewer for Modern Warfare.
I just thought of something funny, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, come on, say it. Say it.
No.
Say it.
Drode and puppy porn.
Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. No, new topic. No, you know what? That's our last topic. Okay, everybody, it's been a fun night. This was 59 Hog 002. This has been Gamers Legacy 1056 and Red Assassin 16. Have a great night, you guys. We are done with the show.
And we're out. I suggest you go and look at the video. It's done processing.
God damn it. Spawn kill.
You saw my lie so easily. But like I said, I feel like just doing some sort of animated show would be fun.
Hey Legacy, do you want to do Riptide?
No, I'm playing Battlefield right now. Come on! Every guy I see! Every guy!
Alright.
Alright, no, I'm not getting spawn killed again! God damn it! Oh, that's like my 5th time being revived in a row!
Alright, so I guess this topic would come in handy. Which video game enemy scares you the most? We all know Legacies is the revive and then get killed by the enemy. Scares him the most.
No, not at all.
What scares him the most?
Okay, I got 2 savior things, and then I died.
For me, I gotta say, the scariest video game enemy. Anything that comes out of Resident Evil.
Oh god.
Oh, Dead Space would be your cup of butter then.
Wait, are we still
Because
recording?
Yeah,
No.
we still are.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
we are?
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys saw I ended the show.
yes?
But
I
like
was
I
just
said,
like, wait, why is he still asking questions?
because I want to. But I feel like anything from Resident Evil scares me.
I thought we were done.
I did too.
I thought that was our last topic. Done.
Well, that's what you decided.
Oh.
I just wanted to ask.
Puppies.
So, Rad, what video game enemy kind of scares you the most or gives you the hardest time
Um,
if you can't go with scary?
I don't know.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? Really? Really infamous?
I really don't know 50. I've played way too many games in my lifetime.
Really? Alright.
Yeah.
So I guess that's probably where we'll end the show. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. With me has been Gamers Legacy 1056 and Red Assassin 16. I've been your host, not Drilled 100. I don't know why I was about to say that. 5150
It
Nighthawk.
was like
Oh,
me
shit.
in that one episode where I almost said, where I pretty much said your name.
Oh yeah.
I was just
I'm
like,
like,
no,
I'm
an
like,
idiot. No.
I saw
I'm
that
5150 Gamers Legacy 1056.
Oh wait, no I'm not.
So
No.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Stay frosty, people.
Yep.